here unashamedly to recruit you. We want you to join our army. We want you to become biological warriors. We want you to start talking about acid and alkaline to your neighbors and to your family and to your friends because they've never heard of it. If you go to all the people in your neighborhood, well, except my neighborhood, they all know. They've done the thing with me. But your neighbors never heard of this. They never heard of it. They have no idea. 1 out of 5 homes in Japan has a machine. 1 out of 18,000 even heard of it in America. It's 35 years old. It's proven on millions of Japanese people, but not on you. So we want to recruit you. So when the person who invited you here tonight says, well, what do you think? Here's 4 answers. I'll make it easy. Answer number 1 is, no interest, no thanks. I don't drink water. I don't know anybody that drinks water. I'm not interested. Okay? So that's the out. I'm out. No thanks. 2, I want to try the water. Well, let me try it on my body. I don't care what happened to those guys. Let me see what happens to me. Let me drink the water. 3, give me a machine. Give me a machine. Just like Julie, you poured it in her husband, man, boom. It's like pouring water in a drying plant. Just came alive. Just like that. Just like James. Autism. In 3 days off this Pellegrino on this water, he's gaining weight for the first time in 2 years. 2 years. His little life is coming back online. He's a brilliant, loving little child, man. Just a great kid. But you don't know that when he's wrapped up inside of autism. Get these people out of the shell. Other people know people who need this water. Who knows somebody that needs this water? Anybody? Everybody here, you can think of 10 people. They know people who need the water, and if you do, there's a tremendous business opportunity, and I'm going to tell you about it right now. It takes 5 minutes. Watch this. When you get your machine, remember the people in Japan that checked out of the hospitals and told you about those people? The guy, the old guy, the young guy, remember that? The guy with the dark hair? Dark hair, here in Arashiro, he saw thousands of people lined up outside the hospitals every day, waiting in line with plastic buckets, going, what's the deal? Day and night, waiting, waiting, and waiting. And he says, what's the deal? The people who checked out of the hospital in Japan couldn't find the water because they didn't make it in bottles. It only came from the hospital. The machines in the hospital started at $80,000 and went up to $340,000. So not many people said, yeah, put it in my backyard. They didn't have it. Just dig up my yard. Nope. So Hironari Oshiro bought the company in 1994, took the big hospital machines and shrunk them down to the size that fit like the size of a cappuccino machine. And they weigh 14 pounds. There's a lot of metal in there, platinum and titanium. But instantly, they sold, in 1994, they sold 300,000 machines with no advertising and no stores anywhere. Just the people that knew about it from the hospitals would buy it from somebody who already bought one. No stores. Imagine opening a company with no stores and selling 300,000 anythings. Is that amazing? Especially something that costs $4,000. Well, here they have thousands of people taking the same class. Here we have hundreds, they had thousands. Learning what this water does so they can talk to their friends, because when you give somebody the water, you have to have some education that goes with it. If you give water to somebody and they don't stop drinking soda, is it going to work? No. They say this is snake oil, it doesn't work. No. They got to, and how do we do that? If you want to give somebody water, get a DVD. Here's a DVD. DVD's me telling them what I'm telling you right now. You say, watch this DVD, give me your opinion, then I'll give you some water. Watch a DVD, I'll give you some water. Watch a DVD. That's the whole thing. That's your marketing plan. Watch a DVD. Okay? If they watch a DVD, they're going to say, I never heard of that. We do the demonstration. Everything you saw tonight's on the DVD. And now we're making a new one tonight. You're going to be the new one. That's what this is about. Our new people who aren't here have to see this. They have to know this, so you can tell them by just saying, push play. That's all you got to do. Now, once these people found out about it, they started telling their neighbors. They started selling machines to each other. People kept getting well. All these stories are nothing compared to what's going on. You should see it around the world. And then it went so well, they opened up the first office in the United States in 2003. But they opened the office with people from Japan who only spoke Japanese. Who doesn't speak Japanese like me? Okay? So if you don't speak Japanese, you probably wouldn't have heard of this. Now, we don't speak Japanese. But I can tell you, about a year and a half ago, my wife and I saw the economy starting to do a nosedive. Anybody else smell that? Not good, not good. What can I do? So we started looking around and talking to our friends. We talked to Danny DiMacaulay, who said, have you heard what Bobby Grudelli's doing? No, what? He says, Bobby's selling this water. He's making a fortune. I go, I'm not going to get a Sparklets truck. I don't want to do that. That's not what I want to do. I don't care how much money you make. He says, no. It's not like Sparklets. He said, he's got like this miracle water, this magic medical water. I said, oh, wow, what's that? Well, it turns out Bobby gave this water to his parents. They got well. They gave it to their neighbors. They got well. Remember that story, Cocoon? All the old people started dancing and doing stuff. Well, that's what happened to his mom and dad's neighbors. Started giving water. Everybody started dancing and having fun. Bobby ended up making over $5,000 his first month without selling any machines. He bought one machine, gave it to his mom and dad. And they got so happy with their health, they started sharing the water with their neighbors. And the neighbors started buying machines. Bobby got the residual checks. I'm going to show you how this works. This is a patented marketing plan. You've never seen it. No other company can use it, so it's not like anything you've seen. But I want you to see it now because it goes like this. We have true health as a sales philosophy. Direct marketing. I have to have a machine before I can tell you about it. That's how it works. So it goes like this. Sharing true health has its rewards, and the rewards are it allows people like me to assist people like you in getting the word out to friends, family, and the community. Tell your friends what you know. Watch a DVD or come to a meeting. That's it. That's it. And by the way, thank you for coming. Nobody wants to go to a meeting. Nobody likes meetings, but you're all here, and I appreciate that because when you come, you walk out different. You're a changed person. You'll never be the same again. But it goes like this. When you get your machine, you own a machine, the machine number one is tax deductible. You write it off your taxes. Who likes that to start with? Okay? So I write it off my taxes. Now, the second thing happens is this. When I start drinking the water, something's going to happen to me, just like the people you saw when we had to stop the line. People come up, they want to tell the story. When they start happening, they start giving water, their friends start getting well. Their friends will say, oh my gosh, how do I get a machine? And you say, you fill out 3 pieces of paper, you fax it to the company in the office in LA. They ship you the machine in 2 weeks. And as soon as that happens, the company has a pay plan or referral plan that goes like this. Every time somebody sells a machine that comes out of Japan, the company has got 8 points allocated for referral fees. Each point is worth $285. So here's how it goes. The first 2 people that call you and say, I want a machine, they order them from you, you ship the order in. The company sends you 1 point. 1A means 1 point somehow. I'm not sure how that means 1 point in Japanese, but that's what it means. You're 1A, 1 point. So you're going to get 1 point for the first 2 people that call you and want a machine. 285 and 285. Now, the third time that happens, someone calls you and says, I want a machine. The company promotes you. Now you're a 2A, you get 2 points. So 2 times 285 is now 570. So now you make twice as much in the third machine, but that's not the big deal. The big deal is now you started 2 teams. Team 1 and Team 2. Anytime anybody in Team 1, their brother, sister, aunt, uncle, mom, dad, friend, family member says, oh, I got to get a machine. How to get a machine? Whenever anybody sells a machine to anybody in this group, the company will send you a check for any sale in that group for $285. Who thinks that's cool? That's cool. Okay? Second team, same thing, except now, anytime in Team 2, they sell one mom, dad, sister, aunt, uncle, brother, friend, you're going to get 570 because that's a 570 team. Now, when you have a total of 10 machines out in the universe that came through you somehow, the 10 people, the next person calls you up, you get promoted to 3A or 3 points, so you can get 855. And just as cool, you now start your third team, and the 855 team is born. So anytime anybody sells a machine there, guess how much you make? 855. So now, as the group grows to 20, the next time someone calls you, oh my gosh, they promote you to 4A, you get 1140, which is 4 times 285. And so now, you start your 4A team, and when the group grows to 50, you're a 5A, which is 1425 for that team. And so now when you have a total of 100, you're a 6A or 1710, 6 times 285. Now, there's not going to be a quiz on this, so just sort of hang loose. What's cool about this is this. This is the money that comes every day. They're going to send you a check because somebody in Team 1 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 went to their friend and their friend says, oh, I got to get a machine. So the company sends you a check every single month or every single day. So whenever anybody in those teams sells a machine, they're going to send you a check for the amount from that team. It doesn't take you long, and you're making an extra $1,000 a month. But $1,000 a month will change your life. When you start making $1,000 a day, that'll change your address. You're moving. I want to talk about this because this will change your life, not just physically, but financially. You can't be really healthy if you're broke. You understand that? You got to be spiritually, mentally, financially, and physically well to be healthy. So here, if somebody sells a machine below the 8 points, you don't get paid. That's below 8 points, okay? Until you become a 6A, which means you got 100 in your group. And then, anytime you're a 6A, anytime anybody sells a machine below the 8 points, you get a check for 200, 200, 200, 200, 200. We get so many 200 checks each month. It's just amazing now. I marvel that $200 can add up to $1,000 so fast. It's just, at first you go, oh, it's not $1,425. Oh, here's another 200, another 200. You go, I like these 200 checks. They just keep coming in. And this is thousands a month. This is thousands a month. Now, watch this. There's one more part I'm going to tell you about, and that's this. If you are in real estate, or if you're in mortgages, or if you're in banking, you found out your life ended about a year ago. It's over. You're looking for a new life. Here's a good one. This has a retirement plan you can't even equal. It goes like this. When you become a 6A2, which means you're a 6A, you got 100 in your group, and then 2 people in your group get 100 here and they get 100 here. Kate just became a new 6A last week. Yay, Kate. Okay? She's one of our newest 6As. We're so proud. So we've got Carlton's almost a 6A. He's got like 98. He just needs 100. He's close. So we've got a bunch of 4As, 5As. What happens is, as soon as you get 2 6As, the company now takes every machine that's sold anywhere in the world, all the machines in Japan, all the machines in America, all the machines in Canada. They just opened up Mexico April 24th. Is it 24th? 2 days from now, Mexico's now open. Okay? Every machine sold, and by the way, just in the LA office, they're selling about 1,000 machines a week. Okay? And no one's heard of it yet. Wait till they hear of it. Wait till you tell somebody about this. It's going to grow like crazy. But now, when you become a 6A2, the company takes 3% every quarter of the gross international sales, and they split that up with all the 6A2s, and there's only 64 6A2s in all of America and all of Canada. This is so new, no one's even heard of it yet. It's brand new. Not in Japan, but here it is. So the checks a year and a half ago when I made this slide were $32,000 a quarter, and now they're like way over it, way, way bigger. Who could get by on that quarterly check? Okay? You know what you got to do? Stay alive. You're a 6A2, just stay alive, the mail you check. Woo, woo, woo. I want to show you that. Here's you sitting in your chair tonight. When you have a package, the person who invited you here has a little information pack. We call ours the top secret packet. We're trying to make this company not a secret, okay? But inside the top secret package, there's lots of information, applications, but we have what's known as a talking points. What do you say to your friends? You're going to call them up and say, hey, there's a company out of Japan, it's 35 years old, they make a medical device that splits water into acid and alkaline. The people who drink the alkaline water are getting tremendous health stories. You should hear them. Could you come and watch this video with me and give me your opinion? That's what you're going to say. When you invite 20 people to your home, the person who invited you here will come to your house and do a presentation. 10 people will show up and 6 people will buy a machine. That's just the way this goes. It's just so fantastic. So the first 6 people that call you and say, I want a machine, you're going to get 1 point and 1 point for the first 2. You get 2 points for the next. So in 14 days, you get 6 checks for $2,850, and you're amazed that this works so well. But look at this. When this guy says, oh, are you kidding? I got a bunch of my friends. They have their first meeting. 10 of their friends show up, 6 of their friends buy. So that person's going to make $285, $285, and $570, just like you did. But because this guy's on your $570 team, you are going to make $570 from all 6 of those sales. So you pick up another $3,420 for those sales you didn't make. So now in this picture, you picked up $6,270 off of 12 sales. And after 8, it's all profit. Break even's 8 machines. Jeannie's been doing this for 3 years. She's getting over 1,000 checks a month. And near you anywhere, did you hear what she said? Just pick any number times 1,000. Is that a big number? Okay? It's changing everybody's lives. Now, this is how you get started. The top people, they're sharing the information. Here's a DVD. Give me your opinion. Here's a DVD. Give me an opinion. They're sharing the demonstration. Look how poison the water is. They're sharing the water. Drink it up. See what happens. They call. How'd you feel? Did you get lightheaded? Did you get diarrhea? Do it again. Keep it simple. That's all that happens. The reason it's working, the company's debt-free. This is not AIG. We're debt-free. We're not taking out a bailout loan from anybody. All of our checks clear just like that. They don't say hold the check for a week. No, no. Run to the bank. Run to the bank. Take all checks just like that. Puppy dog marketing. This is not hard sales. If you don't like it, you don't like it. But if you drink the water and someone says, will you take care of my puppy for a couple of weeks? You go, sure. When you come back in 2 weeks, say, can I have my puppy back? No. That's my puppy. I love that dog. Same thing. Drink this water for a couple of weeks. Okay, you're done. No, 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 no. I can't be done. I got to have more water. How you going? Fill out 3 pieces of paper. They'll send you the machine. That's how that works. Target market, look around. Baby boomers. There's millions of us aging by the second in acid, getting sick. But you don't have to be old to make money. I mean, look at Joe Utley, man. He's got professional surfers. He's got professional skateboarders. He's got old people, young people in this business, all because this man used to pay $5 for water. Now he's drinking Kangen water, getting better results. It's changed his life. Any age. Simple, duplicatable, everybody does it. The company started in 1974 with a commercial hospital version. They expanded in 94 with a home version. They sold 300,000 units in Japan. They then expanded in 2003 to Hawaii, LA, Chicago, and New York. and they just got open. They just opened Europe a couple months ago, so everybody in Europe can now, they're licensed to get a machine there. If you have any friends, send them to the website, let them watch the DVDs. And then they're opening Mexico in 2 days officially. Canada's already open. The United States is already open, so anybody in the world can get a machine, and they'll send you a check. I don't know anybody in Canada. I sold a machine to a guy in Scottsdale who went to Michigan who started selling machines. I now have over 30 people in Canada. I get checks every day from Canada from people I've never met. Who thinks that's cool? Yeah. I think it's cool.